I'm gonna wait for my viewer to come back, and then I'll continue with the story. Alright. Yeah, sometimes the internet connection is just bad. In the trophy menu, you can have sexual relationships with like all the followers. Even the undead guy. So yeah, let's see if that can happen.
I am Vulcan, Powder Master of the Freeborn Blades. And as for the man you made the mistake of killing, he was our...
That is not my question. Who stands before me? Are you an imbecile or blind?
I might be the mercenary who is going to grab you by your snake of a tongue and throw you into the darkest pit he can find.
From what I can see, you're an imbecile, incapable of piercing the face that hides the true nature of the Red Scribes.
Well, I can pierce your face, if that's all you want, in several places.
Mock, if you like. Lamb that you are. You insist on believing that your employers are only scholars, curious and inoffensive. Can you not see more? Red Scribes, Ice Lords, they come from the same mold, and they want the same thing. Some are simply more successful in their efforts. Aeolus thought I possessed knowledge which he could use to become the equal of the Ice Lords. That's why he questioned me.
She said a lot right there. About mankind, not just the Red Scribes.
So what? We're at war, and getting our asses kicked. We can't really blame him for trying to find a way to stop the Deadwalkers.
Of course. It was for the good of all that I was captured and sequestered here in secret. It was to protect freedom that I was starved, tortured, and humiliated for weeks on end. It was goodwill and kindness that made him enslave a monster to guard my prison. Oh yes, I heard them, all of the screams. That beast did not lack for meat. No, indeed. Yes, in truth, the scribe was such a brave man that it was only for the happiness of his darling daughter that he tried to stab her.
That's ridiculous! You are the monster! You're a liar! My father wasn't like that! Oh, a liar! You murderer! You'll pay for what you did!
Sybil, wait! Witch, I suggest you behave yourself if you don't want to find yourself back rotting in that cell of yours. I'm far from finished with you. I have questions. Lots of questions. And you had better make damn sure I like the answers.
So be it. Then I will tell you exactly what you want to hear, mercenary.
No, tell me what the truth is, not what I want to hear.
You had the upper hand. Why did you decide to kill the leader of the Red Scribes?
I desperately needed to replenish my power, so I drained his. My mood grows a bit murderous when I get too hungry, or when I spend too many days trapped in a filthy cell without so much as a toilet. Your friend was no hero. His aim was to reproduce the same ancient rituals that permitted powerful magicians to become the Ice Lords that we are fighting even now.
He wasn't my friend. He was my employer, and a very influential man. You could have spared him, giving credence to your version of events. But you chose to kill him, and thus any chance of them listening to you.
He was a deceitful and manipulative man. No one would have listened to me, so I permitted myself the pleasure of preventing him from harming anyone else.
The World Heart has had nothing but suffering from these magicians. I rejoice at this death. We need more like it.
Let's say I understand your reasons, but it was still a reprehensible thing to do that has put us both in a seriously shitty situation. We're going to have to play this right in Valvanor. We'll try to talk with a steward, or the Red Scribes will lynch you without a second thought.
We? Am I to infer that you're going to help me, gentle mercenary?
Somebody has to deal with it. You seem to take pleasure in exposing yourself. To trouble, I mean.
It's true. I hate denying myself a little pleasure, but I'm not worried about the outcome. Aeolus's daughter saw everything. She is an innocent, and will confirm everything that happened here. All you need to do is deliver your model prisoner to your steward.
Besides Aelas, did you see any of the other Red Scribes?
I was drugged before being brought here. Aeolus is the only scribe who came to visit me during my captivity. But his second-in-command must have known, although I don't know exactly how much Aeolus was able to manipulate his puppets. If they are all as naive as his daughter, I imagine the temptation must have been great.
The Red Scribes performed a ritual in an ancient temple. Does that mean anything to you?
So that's the reason why he disappeared. The ritual was designed to augment his power. Had it succeeded, he would have become an accomplished magician, the first step toward becoming an Ice Lord. Given the ease with which I killed him, I suspect the ritual was a failure, or at least a partial failure.
Let's just say the results weren't quite what he was hoping for, but something definitely happened.
Alright, I'll try to,
Or maybe flame.
Yeah, there's...
thing entered inside me.
A thing?
You can have, like,
What
romantic
thing?
relations
A
with
sort of parasite.
all
Red
the different
Scribes told me
followers.
it was a demon.
Neither one nor the other, insolent boy. I bring thee flames. I bring thee the World Heart. I bring thee the power, and thou wilt hold me back with thy ingratitude and thy weak, pitiful body. Thou darest name me parasite.
Hello? You still here?
Huh? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. He's kind of sensitive.
I must say, I have never heard of such a thing. It is, at the very least, troubling.
The end result is I sometimes find myself wondering who I am. What I am. That is, when we're not arguing, or it's not taking control without asking me what I think about it. Then again...
This is absolutely fascinating. I think, when we get the chance, we should talk about it in more depth. Meaning we undoubtedly need to experiment a bit. There is probably much to learn from this demon.
We'll see. For now, we've got more pressing problems. Let's finish this discussion in Valvanor. We better get back before they send a battalion out to look for us.
Alrighty. Talk to Sybil. It's a side quest. quest tells me where to go, though.
Have you decided what you're going to do with me?
I'm working on it.
Meanwhile, I remain a prisoner.
You are free to do what you want as long as you stay in the village or with me. But if you cross the line, I'm the one who will straighten you out. So one false move and I blow you up. It's painful. Are we clear?
Yes, very clear. And perfect timing as well. It just so happens that I have absolutely no intention of disturbing this delicious village in any way. A place whose tragic end now seems ordained, and over whose corpse the red scribes and freeborn blades will scrabble in the bleeding mud. A spectacle which promises to be unique, and one I wouldn't dream of missing for the world.
Wanted to become an ice lord.
I'll enjoy the show. But if I ever need your help, I want to be able to count on it.
Very well. You may consider that we have an arrangement.
We need to rethink you.
Do we have a prop?
I understand that you don't want to take a lot of hits, but I'd like you to be a little more aggressive in combat.
Well, I was just waiting for your permission to release my inner beast, mercenary.
I would like to ask you a few questions. Alas called you a sorceress. Well, are you one?
A sorceress? Only a rube or an imbecile would call someone a sorceress. If Aeolus had even a minimum of intelligence and discernment, he would have chosen another term. I do a bit of magic, it's true, but that makes me a magician. Nonetheless, my abilities could never rival those of a Lord of the Frozen Shadows, even if I am far more powerful than any Red Scribe will ever be.
So this demon inside me, what is it?
I can't say for sure. I've only rarely ever seen something so interesting, but all the same, I'm certain of one thing. Your host is directly linked to the World Heart.
To the World Heart?
It's a simple question of logic. The ritual performed by the scribes had to make contact with the World Heart somehow. Your affinity for flames is a crucial clue.
Okay, but what's my role in all this?
For now, you are the vehicle. You'll have to decide if you're going to use its power, or just be a simple vessel.
Can we win this war?
You already know the answer. What was the last battle that...
I never heard of them losing a battle.
In fact, the last time was 12 years ago. In those days, Vertiol didn't even know the Lords of the Frozen Shadows existed, or that they were at war. This all took place in a kingdom in the northeast. I don't recall the name, but their victory was destined to be short-lived. A few days after having stopped the Deadwalker army, the kingdom was razed to the ground by an even greater offensive.
But then it is possible to win a battle.
You haven't understood. Whatever the result of a battle, the Deadwalker army feeds. Whether they win or lose, they always prevail. All the bodies that fall are eventually integrated into their ranks.
It's a war of attrition.
If it were only military victory they sought, yes. But don't forget, they are crafty and intelligent. They can defeat you long before you are overwhelmed by a ruse or by magic.
Sounds promising. Thanks.
Will favor ranged attacks. Yeah, just do damage. Sounds good. Kill stuff. And they have 2 magic potions left. And like there's no tomorrow, man. Oh, his shield spell's gone. No more spinning for him. Ow. Okay. Block from behind. I haven't been using assault. I don't like how long it takes. Interruption, resist while charging. The circular attack. That's a lot of investment getting stuff that I don't really want. More time to counterattack. I don't know about all that. Just go ahead and get block behind. Faster recover after parrying. How important is that? I don't know. And I want to get big radius for the whirlwind. Because right now his reach isn't that far. I don't think. Trapper. Fewer ingredients to make traps. I don't think I'm going to do that. More magic? No. No. It's not gonna help really, I don't think. Carry more would be nice. Snooper would be good. I don't really have a problem finding the chests, I don't think. Chance of recycling ingredients, that's decent. haggler. I don't think I'm going to be needing these two. Maybe the health potion later. Recycling. I think I want Snooper. It's a lot of points though. 3 points. This is useful right now. There's only so many weapons and armor in the game, I think. But if you want to farm for materials from fighting enemies over and over again, then this can help a lot with that. I feel like that's not necessary, haggler.
Pissed, but I gotta go face him.
Well, first go see your steward before the villagers decide to burn me at the stake. I mean, if you want to, Vulcan.
It'll probably turn into an interrogation pretty quickly. Try not to make it worse for yourself. And don't kill anyone, for starters. Especially if he's wearing red.
That seems reasonable to me, for the moment.
Talk to Sybil. Where's Sybil?
I'd rather stay here if you don't mind.
Why? You're not planning to give me the slip by any chance, are you?
I don't like the idea of getting locked, and I'm sure that...
Well, it's true that I prefer they remain in one piece. All right, fine, you can stay here. But if you do get it in your head to run away, I will find you. You won't like it when I do.
I'm trembling, but yes, I'll wait here.
Did you find this fable?
Found it and killed it. But don't hold your breath waiting for its fur for next winter, because I didn't bring it back for you.
Excellent news.
Actually, not so excellent. Alis is dead.
Dead?
When it doesn't move and it doesn't breathe and it looks at you with an even stupider gaze than one of your guards, that generally means it's dead, yeah.
I demand that you should...
Oh, please. Your good man had a few skeletons in his closet. He was controlling the swamp bees to keep people away. He had you all fooled. Alis was even ready to kill his own daughter to cover up his secrets.
What nonsense is this? How can you make such ridiculous accusations? Am I to understand he died at your hands?
He was killed by his own magic. I had nothing to do with it. If you ask me, the guy was not much better than the Ice Lords. And as for my accusations, I'm just telling you what I saw with my own eyes. Don't believe me. Ask his daughter. She'll confirm everything I've told you.
You can be assured that I shall. What do you know of this prisoner? If Aeolus held her captive, she must have been dangerous.
I don't know much. Edwin isn't exactly the talkative type.
Well then, you must find out immediately. As of now, she is your responsibility. I should deliver her to the Red Scribes without any further ado, yet, after what you have told me, I no longer know what to think. She will be given a fair hearing. Until that time, she never...
Okay. Sounds fair to me.
However low your opinion was of Aeolus, his death is a great... He was meant to be, look...
All right, I can see where this is headed. What do you want?
There is no guarantee that you have the necessary skill.
What is it? An epidemic?
That's exactly what I'd like to know.
You're just hungover. You'd know if you got drunk more often. And you look like you need to.
I believe there are a few here who...
Got it. I'll slap him around a little. That should wake him up.
My goodness. That's not exactly what I have.
That's gonna be my method. So let's leave it at that if you don't mind. I'm not helping you because you made puppy eyes at the captain.
Talk to Sybil. Where's Sybil? Is Sybil the Red Scribe girl? It is.
Leave me, Vulcan.
No, I'm staying. We have to talk about what happened. Putting it off until later will change nothing.
You could at least respect my grieving.
You're whining because you just found out your dear daddy was a son of a bitch, right?
Don't say that. He
Man.
was my father.
Right. Your father who tried to kill you.
I don't believe he would have done that. He must have had his reasons.
What are you
Maybe
doing,
he
playing
wanted to
dress
scare
up?
me.
His reasons? I wonder what kind of reason he had for holding a woman prisoner in the swamps and leaving her to starve. Even I find that disgusting.
What is it called?
She was dangerous. She killed him.
I'm not saying she did the right thing, but if it wasn't for her, you'd be dead. You gotta stop hiding from the truth. Your father hid a lot of stuff from us.
I swear to you, I don't know. I don't know why he had that woman prisoner, and I don't know what happened at the temple.
Yeah, okay. So you don't want to know what he was plotting, what he was hiding from us.
Of course I
Same
do.
game,
It's the
except I'm
only
using
way
a
I can hope to
two-handed hammer
understand
this
what
time.
he did.
That's good. So now we have to dry your tears and pull it together. Since you obviously didn't know what he was up to, you are the only Red Scribe that I can trust. If you want to avenge your father, or even understand him, you're gonna have to help me. But I warn you, I I can't stand crybabies, got it?
What is this with the
Yes, I
squinty
get
eyes?
it. Your bluntness is eloquent.
Damn me what?
But don't worry. I'll be there when you need me.
Hmm?
I'd like to ask you if...
What do you want to know?
So then,
I observed that the Rippers always hide inside objects, like a tree trunk, for example. They're quite slow and only attack from a very close distance. On the other hand, they can grab their prey and drag them towards themselves. Have you discovered any new creatures?
we did fight with the creature that we called the Swamp Beast.
As you may remember, I was there and saw it with my own eyes.
But considering what happened, I'd be surprised if you did.
The desire for knowledge has its limits. I think I can live without any more information about that horrible thing.
So then,
Have you discovered...
I destroyed some of the fungi, or parasite. They're like a round ball that doesn't move, but if you go too close to them, they release a poisonous cloud. It's better to attack them from a distance. So then,
Have you discovered...
there are whip vines. I mean, I'm not very good at naming things and creatures, but that's how I describe what they do. When you go close to them, they whip out to strike you. So then,
Have you discovered...
nothing new. See you later.
Alright, that side quest done with. I guess I talked to Sybil, but I didn't cheer her up. I failed that because I was mean to her. Hey, what's up, dude? I was just gonna get off, but I guess I'll keep going a little bit, since Gadi has arrived. So there's a trophy
As I understand
for having a
it,
romantic
some people are
relationship
behaving
with
even
this chick
more
right here.
stupidly than they normally do.
So I'm trying to hit that,
That's right.
man.
They have asked me to check it
I'm
out.
trying to hit that right now.
Perfect. I'll come along with you.
Hang on. What is your interest in all of this?
I don't know how to do it, but there's a trophy for it. Boosted Rebel.
Don't tell me it's the pleasure of my company.
Well, it is a rare pleasure following along behind a fire-breathing trooper.
I kind of want to be a smartass, though. I don't know what I'm supposed to say to her. And since soldiers go with whores...
Look, I'm a soldier, you're a whore. What's your stake in all of this? What do you want from me?
I've just been desperately hoping that somehow, under that crusty, grimy shell, I would find at least a flicker of intelligence somewhere.
I think I said the wrong thing. I don't think I'm going to get her. Intelligence, if you're any example, it looks like poison.
Well, if you always talk like this, I'm not surprised that somebody threw you into a cage in the middle of the swamps.
Oh my. Please don't tell me that a few verbal darts were capable of piercing your hard mercenary shell.
You're right. It would take a lot more than that to get to me. But that doesn't mean I appreciate your tone.
It's true, you do have a temper. It's been boiling lately, am I right? Like a flame that is eating away at you.
If you know anything about what's happening to me, tell me!
In reality, I don't know all that much. Let's just say that I find it fascinating. You have potential that is far beyond the ordinary, and that is putting it mildly.
Let's get back to the subject. Why do you want to do this investigation with me?
I am trapped in a filthy village full of hateful and suspicious peasants who wouldn't hesitate 1 second to burn me at the stake if you weren't here to stop them.
Oh yeah, it's
If
not
I
very
stick
long.
with you, it's far less risky. And who knows?
It takes about
If I can
15 to
help
20
you, maybe
hours
they'll
to
end up
beat.
accepting me.
Okay, fine. Follow me.
I beat it already, but I used a magician character. And it was, I put it on the hardest difficulty. And it was, it wasn't that hard. I mean, you know, the enemies hit you really hard. I like it. I mean, it's free. I didn't have to buy it. It's on PlayStation Now. So I just downloaded it. It's a small game. I think it's like 4.5 gigs. I mean, the question, is it good? It's like, is it good on its own? Yeah. Is it good if you compare it to something else that's better? Then, you know, good by comparison, or is it good? Like, is it enough to enjoy? Yeah, I think it is. You know what I mean? But, I beat it already. And I used, like, a magician character. Just straight pyromancer. Did a ton of damage from far away, safely. Ranger, this is really easy to use. So what I'm trying to do... I enjoy it, yeah. And now what I'm trying to do is... I'm trying to beat the game just using the warrior tree. I mean, I'm still using this, because this gives him more defense. This spell right here gives him a lot of defense. Makes it hard for him to die. It only lasts for 15 seconds. And this one adds fire to his weapon. But the warrior tree doesn't do a lot of damage compared to the ranger tree. So yeah, I'm trying to do it with just two-handed weapons. So it's more challenging. I don't know about hard as possible, but yeah, I am making it much harder for sure. Yeah, it's definitely harder like this. I hate myself. Oh, it's funny. Let's see here. Edwin's request. Investigate the villagers. I didn't do all the side quests last time. We hate him too. Investigate the villagers who are behaving strangely. Okay. These are the same. These are exactly the same.
You didn't give me away to the steward. Why?
What do I need to say to her to get her in bed? See, she's intelligent. She has wisdom and she's intelligent. Yeah, it's more interesting to play for me personally too. When it's challenging. What to say to her? Now the challenge is getting this woman in bed. How am I going to do that? Yeah, the trophy list shows that you can have a relationship with any follower. A romantic relationship. I didn't do it with... Last playthrough, I didn't have a romantic relationship with any of them. My favorite guy was this undead guy. Yeah, I know. I agree with you, Nina, but I really wanted to hear what he said. I wanted to hear the dialogue, and I haven't heard that before, so. But yeah, I should have said number 2. I agree. Earlier there was an option, there was 3 options to tell her something, and he said, I'm a soldier and you're a whore. He called her a whore.
I'd rather not have the news that a potentially dangerous sorceress was set free spread through the village too quickly.
And you can keep me nearby without having to stop the villagers from burning me at the stake. It's a bit wicked, but I am almost disappointed. It could have been an amusing situation.
I would like to ask you... What do you think about our investigation?
They are undoubtedly possessed by some creature, one that is hiding not far away from here. We should go and speak with that model of military rigor, the head of the guards.
Hey, we gotta see what these boobs look like without that dress on.
Thanks.
It's important. It's very important for the good of humanity to save the world. Okay, let's see here. The side quest and the main quests seem to be the same. It's not showing me on the mini-map where to go. So I'm using, instead of using the most damaging fast two-handed weapons, I've chosen to rely on staggering the enemy. So I have the iron grip, and it's crafted to do the most stagger possible. It's called interrupt in this game. And yeah, I gotta say, being a pyromancer was just cake. Like, kill fast, you level up fast, you can stay safe, far away from the enemy, you can dodge everything by being in ranger stance and getting this. Enable sprinting in ranger mode. I mean, this is much harder for sure. Where's that perk? Oh, and I have this. Wait, where is it? Slugger. Interrupting power with hammers +2. So I want him to have as much stagger capability as possible to just keep the enemy from fighting back. The thing is you're fighting multiple enemies at once, so they're attacking you from behind and on the side. But he's got a block ability that can help him with that. I had to restart this video twice. The broadcast stopped on its own. There's something wrong with the internet connection earlier for some reason. I don't know what it was. So I did my usual, leave my community groups, unfollow everybody. There was only like 2 people I was following, I think. All that stuff. talk to everybody, right? Can I talk to this guy? No?
Greetings, Mercer.
I wanted to ask... Right.
I already talked to that guy. And also, last time I picked a female character. So, you know, different voice actor for the female demon also. Down there. Dragon Age vibes. Yeah, I've played both of those, Dragon Age and Dragon's Dogma. It's not a big game. I mean, there are choices, and, you know, depending on your choices, different things happen. But it's kind of funny, and, you know, I just like building the characters. Because I've played so many video games, and it's the same as like when you see a lot of movies, all the stories are just like a repeat of something you've already heard. Like even movies in the 80s and 90s, a lot of those were just repeats or remakes of movies that were like from the 40s and the 50s, you know? And whether it's a remake or a, quote, new movie, it's still just copying a story that's already been done. It's like, if you have a real good memory, you kind of remember all this stuff. Like, you see something in a movie and you're like, oh yeah, that was already done in another movie. Just a slight variation of it. So, for me, I just like the character building. And even that's kind of like the same thing. Like, a lot of the character building is just the same in all the video games, just a variation. I like building the character and seeing it happen, seeing it unfold, seeing if my vision was correct or how it works out. So to me, like, this is like my favorite part of the game, is this menu screen right here, which is boring as hell to watch, because then people are like, dude, you're in the menu? I've even had people say that when they watch. They're like, oh no, not the menu. You know, they say that flat out, not the menu. Because I'm in the menu all the time. Yeah, a lot of it is rehashed for sure. He can now block enemies that are attacking from behind him. That seems really powerful defensively. Not magic attacks, though. I don't know how he's going to handle magic attacks later. He's probably just going to keep dying. These area of effect magic attacks are just going to kick his ass. It's not like the ranger where you can just jump out of the way quickly. He's not going to be able to block magic. I mean, this helps a little, resistance to magic and poison, but I have a feeling he's going to have a really rough time trying to... Later on in the game, it's going to be really difficult, I think. Yeah, I like this. I like doing math and thinking ahead and planning out the character creation. That's my favorite part of the game.
Vulcan, for fuck's sake, what did you do to Aeolas?
I never laid a finger on him, Captain. But if you want my opinion, I think he screwed us over.
So you had to kill him?
That was our fucking employer. Could you not take 2 goddamn seconds to think about that?
I didn't kill him. It was this woman, Edwin. She killed him.
That's what they told me. That doesn't change the fact that that dish rag of a scribe was our client. And your job was to protect him. If he was trying to fuck us over, it's up to me to deal with that. And for a starter, where did this wee tart that's spilling out of her dress come from?
She was his prisoner in the swamp. Looks like he was trying to get information out of her, which he obviously didn't give him, considering she's still alive.
All right, then. Maybe she can be of use to us. I already spoke with Aeolas's assistant. Seems he pulled the wool over their eyes as much as he did ours. They're petrified. So they've agreed to honor their contract with us. I need you to get this Edwin woman to talk. I want to know where she's from, who she is, who she works for. All of it. And watch out for the Red Scribes. We don't want to get fooled twice.
Understood, Captain. I'll check it out.
If you can find Hawk, tell him to get his arse back here. I sent him out on a recon mission and he still hasn't come back.
Do you think something happened to him?
Well, there aren't any decent whorehouses around here, so yes, something may well have happened to him.
I'll find him, sir.
Who is this wee tot spilling out of a dress?
I'm leaving.
Use a wee tot spilling out of your dress. Investigate the village. Missing in action. Find Hawk.
Vulcan.
Captain, have you had any news about Hawk?
Are you trying to be funny? I sent you to find him. Is that demon of yours eating away your tiny brain or what?
He's got a demon inside of him.
I'm leaving.
I'm on its, Oh, the number 2 shows me where to go. I need to go this way to find Hawk. I don't want it to be nighttime. So if it's nighttime, it's easier to do sneak attacks with daggers, but I'm not doing that, so I want it to be daytime so I can see. Yeah, he's got a demon inside of him. Also, last time, I let the demon take over. And it gave the character a lot of magic power, which helped even more with the Pyromancer tree. More mana regeneration, more maximum magic. I had weaknesses against physical and ice, though. That's not good, but I mean, the magic regeneration more than made up for it. So this way, I'm not going to use the demon. I'm not going to use the demon at all. Also, I was unable to equip a helmet because I used the demon. So right now I got the shield spell. When it wears off, after I take a certain amount of hits... Oh, yeah, took too many hits. Okay. Yeah, I had horns. Once that wears off, you die really fast. She's dying. Okay, she's dead. Well, now I have the perk where I can block when they're behind me, so that's good. Shit! Oh, that's me making that disgusting sound. That's me breathing. Because I'm a slob. Yeah, I know, I was kidding. Get up, you dumb hoe! You're worthless! Let's put her on block. Yeah, these enemies, it's hard to stagger these enemies. Oh, I got crafting. So, I forget what it's called. I found something that's really powerful in the first playthrough. And I don't think it's supposed to be like this. There's a perk. I noticed this right away. After I got it, I noticed that the mana potions are way cheaper. So that's an oversight. It takes fewer ingredients to make a potion. Okay, well before you get that, it takes 10 tainted bloods and 1 heart dust to make a mana potion. After you get it, it only takes 1 tainted blood and 1 heart dust to make a mana potion. Mana potions are 3.75 times more expensive than health potions. But once you get that, all you need to do is have heart dusts, and you can make tons of mana potions. The health potion takes 12 tainted bloods before you get that perk, and afterwards it takes 8. So, you know. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or not, but in the last playthrough, I never ran out of mana potions. After I got that perk, I had tons of them. Who knows what it'll be like in this one. Oh yeah, look, you can't fight back. It's a hammer. So the hammer doesn't do as much damage as the other weapons, but it staggers the enemy really well so they can't fight back. Just a matter of him having enough magic to get his defense spell and all that. I was getting my ass kicked earlier, but he's doing way better now. And of course, it's on the hardest difficulty.
I came across this enormous creature. It's an absolute monster. You've never seen anything like it. Oh, I'd love to catch it. It would make one hell of a trophy, but I'm not sure I can take it down alone. You feel like lending me a hand?
You know the captain's
all I
looking for you?
feel in my heart right now.
Fuck the captain. Oh, come on. He can wait. The beastie out there can't. It could lose itself in the mist at any moment, and we'd never find it.
Okay, then. Considering how excited you are, I'm kind of curious to see the thing. Come on, let's go.
Ah, yes. I owe you one, brother. Come on.
I owe you one, brother. Oh, there's already these frickin' virus, whatever they are, bots putting a message on my other video. The language. Oh no. These things are fast. These give them a lot of trouble. Oh, I'm staggering. I'm looking, can't fight back. Yeah. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, the game definitely has cool monsters. Shit.
Thank you. I'd never have brought it down without your help. I'll get back to my patrol. Tell the captain not to worry about me.
Well, that was kind of easy because I had Hawk with me. But if, like, say I didn't have her, you know, that would make this game really hard. Maybe I should play like that without having a follower. That's how I play Skyrim. I never use a follower in Skyrim. Yeah, without having a follower, that would make this game really hard. I guess if I wanted more of a challenge. Report to the captain. No follower. No follower, no weapon, only kicking. The kicking doesn't even do damage, actually. It just staggers the enemy. Only flying knee attacks. Hiya! Muay Thai flying knee attack. Yeah, this doesn't even do damage, it just staggers. No using the controller. And blindfolded. No using console. No PlayStation. Without electricity. No bills, no TV. I have to have a live camera recording me. I'll be playing on the street. Or I'll use a TV, but I'll be on the sidewalk. I'll have it plugged in the sidewalk and I'll be playing it. And I'll have a phone recording it. Homeless. Report to the captain.
Vulcan, I do love our little chats, but shouldn't you be doing something?
Hawk will finish up his recon and head straight back. Don't worry, Captain.
You've been
Yeah,
working
people
for me
just
long
walk
enough to
by.
know one thing.
Oh, let's play
I
through.
never worry.
Hey, you know what? There are, like, there's outlets, dude. There are outlets. There's outlets. You can play video games outside. You may not be able to hook it up to online if you use your cell phone. Like, if you have a cell phone that has internet access, yes, you can hook it up online. But, like, there's outlets, dude. You can plug in a TV. You can plug in a video game system. You know, you don't need a house to play video games. Especially if it's a handheld, that makes it even easier. You can have a small TV, all that. I'll pack the TV in a shopping cart and a PS4 and just push it down the street and go looking for an outlet.
Captain, I wanted to...
I don't know.
Do you really think we should be trusting these red scribes?
I've never really trusted that ALS fellow. I could sense he was hiding a knife behind his back.
I mean, if you're in a nice neighborhood,
Looks like
then
it
the
was
cops will come and
But that changes nothing.
tell you to get out of there.
Still
But
work for them.
as long as you're in a shitty neighborhood, nobody's gonna bother you. Somebody might try to steal your stuff. Okay, let me rephrase that. If you're in a good neighborhood, the cops will bother you. If you're in a shitty neighborhood, then the people are gonna bother you, and civilians are they're gonna try to steal your shit.
I'm leaving.
Edwin's request. Captain.
Vulcan, I do love our little
You wanted the Freeborn Blades to help the villagers. Is that still happening?
As long as we have to stay here, yes. Why?
Yes.
Have you heard about these villagers who were acting strange?
Yes, I've had reports about them. The whole thing stinks if you ask me. Take that one over there, for example. The one giving me the fisheye. If we weren't stuck in this place, I'd go over there and put his lights out. I've asked Buffalo to keep an eye on them. If they start getting squirrely, he'll give us a heads up.
Captain.
Captain, do you really think...
If you're looking...
I don't want to hear all that shit. I heard this in the first playthrough.
Why did we fall back to the swamp?
The Red Scribes knew of this place, and apart from a... So we'll heal up.
Do you really think we should be trusting these red scribes?
If you're looking for a way to keep a close eye...
No.
Ah, Vulcan. Always fighting, never watching. That wee girl, Sybil. She's always mooning over you.
Oh.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Sex and work rarely make good bedfellows. But here you may have an opportunity to mix business with pleasure. So don't feel you have to abstain if you think you might be able to, you know, pump her for information.
Did he just say pump her for information? Okay, so the captain just told me that Sybil is interested.
I'm leaving.
Maybe I should have a romantic interest with Sybil instead of her. He just said pump her for information. I don't know. She's got the boobs, though. I can't see her butt. I prefer butt over boobs, but, like, you can't see. She's wearing this weird dress that's covering it up. Maybe I can. I don't know if that's possible in this game. I don't know if you have to choose or not. I don't want to talk to this guy again.
Greetings, mercenary.
I wanted to ask... Right.
Oh, I need to talk to the person up there. Greetings, mercenary. This is not my real voice, but we're short on voice actors. So I'm doing the voice of Renko, like this.
The captain tells me you're keeping an eye on the
Look at
villagers
that dude's
that are
freaking tricep, dude.
Yes. Look at them. You see that couple?
This
Take a
guy's
good look at
tricep
them.
is gonna
I've
burst
seen
right
life
out
in
of his
these
freaking
zombies.
skin.
It's like he was dead inside. And they aren't the only ones. There must be at least half a dozen of them. But what bothers me is that if you look closely, you can see they're checking everything out.
But what's wrong with them?
I really love
No
Kingdoms of
idea. They
Amalur.
look
It's
like
just
they're turning
too
into
damn
deadwalkers.
easy, dude.
But the odd thing is how they're spread out. You see how they're placed? They can check out most of the village from where they are. I'm almost
I
certain
love
they're
the
scouting the place
graphics.
out for someone. Since you seem
I love the
interested, you should go
like
and
you
talk
can
to them. Look,
you can do
I've
long
marked out
ass
their
combo
positions on the map.
chains in Kingdoms of Amalur. You can chain together like you can juggle the enemy up in the air, and then you can like combo them with like a bow, and you can switch to magic. It's badass. Like the combat's cool, but it's just way too easy. With blacksmithing, dude, with blacksmithing, you can make a character invincible at like level 10 or 11. You can make your character completely invincible. Not invincible, but invincible enough to just not die. You know what I mean? I remember I was playing that game. It's cool because you could mix, like, you can like seamlessly mix the warrior, the rogue, and the magician in the middle of combat. Like, while the enemy's up in the air, you can switch to the bow and juggle them in the air. It's really cool. But like the warrior, you can make him completely invincible. It's insane. But the graphics are great. I played it on PS3. They did a remake on PS4. Now the graphics are even better. Like, really good. Like, they're looking really good. But, I mean, it's still just the exact same game.
See you later.
Same game, better graphics. Kingdoms of Amalur. Yeah, I played that game. I definitely enjoyed that game. I gave it more than one playthrough. Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma, best combat system. Or best magic in a video game that I've found is Dragon's Dogma. And most of the time I don't even use magic in Dragon's Dogma. Kingdoms of Amalur was founded by a baseball player? Oh, the studio that made, okay.
What can I do for you, Vulcan?
Let's talk about your healing. How's your assistant doing?
Alas, there's been no improvement. He's awake, but reacts to nothing. I have no idea what he could have seen to put him in such a state.
It's an Asian lady. She's Asian.
You've got everything you need, I think.
Thank you for your help. But don't fool yourself. With all of...
I'll keep that in mind. People standing around like statues? No expressions on their faces, eyes empty. Any of that sound familiar?
Of course it does. May I remind you that my assistant suffers from these exact symptoms. It resembles trauma, but so far I have been unable to bring him out of it.
I have gold to spend.
I'd like to see what you have to sell.
Kirk Schilling, eh? I recognize that name. I don't watch sports, though. Rocking the iron grip. He's broke. Wow. Wow, wow. I don't know. That guy said I should go pump that girl for information. Maybe I should abandon this. We want low-hanging fruit, Edwin. Don't want to have to work for it. And you're intelligent and wise. Can't have that. Intelligent and wise? No. We want gullible and easy to manipulate. So maybe...
I'll wait for you here.
Yeah, you wait. That's good. Low-hanging fruit. That's what my poker tutor taught me. Said, Marco, you want to aim for low-hanging fruit. It's a solid way to make money. Instead of trying to show off, show that you're better than somebody else, make less money showing that you're better than somebody else, or go for the low-hanging fruit.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
Nice and gullible, ain't ya?
I'd like to ask you if...
What do you want to know?
I need your help.
If you want.
Alright, Sybil.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want to know?
This is it? Can't talk to her about anything. Sybil's butt is a little too small, but it looks in shape. She looks fit. Well, I don't know. I don't know about this romance thing in the game.
Yes?
Maybe I should give up on that. Go to Valinor. Valvanor. Sport movies are cool, actually. Yeah, movies about sports are cool. But the actual... I do watch sports that are not popular, like tennis, bowling, gymnastics. But if it's like football, basketball, baseball, it's just, it doesn't interest me at all. I don't know why. When I was younger, I used to like watching basketball. thought it was cool.
Edwin, I need to speak to you.
What can I do for you?
Right in front of her, make her jealous.
I would like to ask you a few questions.
Make her jealous so she'll throw herself at me. See how she's phased out of the conversation?
Your knowledge of magic could help me in my investigation.
If you'll allow me to accompany you, I am certain I could be of even more use to you.
Sounds great. Come with me.
Is there anything else to say to her?
What can I do?
I would like to ask... You need to rethink...
Do we have a problem?
Put some thought into protecting yourself during combat.
Are you worried about me? Very well. It will no doubt be boring, but I wouldn't want your delicate heart to thump too hard out of concern for me.
Thanks.
There was action. Was there less action in sports nowadays? Is that what you mean? Less action.
Hello there.
Jervis.
You don't like being distracted. See that? Obviously.
Okay. I used to love watching rugby when I was young because they kicked each other's asses. It's just too violent, dude. Your messages are too violent and hateful. It's hate speech. Can't have that on YouTube. Does that to Nina all the time. You know, Nina had to... All joking aside, Nina used to have a different YouTube channel and it got like... It got banned or something. It like... She couldn't chat anymore in YouTube. She had to make a whole new one. I used to love bowling. My rotator cuff is messed up, so I can't bowl anymore. My knee, my back, like all the parts of my body that are injured, if I try to bowl, my whole body will seize up. But that sounds fun, man. Drinking some beers, bowling. Yeah, definitely love that. I can't do it anymore. If I use a really light ball, I guess I could, but... I like to use the heavy ball.
Do you know this woman?
Of course I know her. Her name's Agatha, and she's my wife these past 8 years. Even if the old cow treats me like she doesn't know me.
What happened to her?
Ask her yourself. She don't talk to me no more. I know he had our ups and downs, but still.
Just kick it. Dude, I think my toe's broken. My toe's been messed up for like 3 to 4 weeks now. I haven't worked out for like 3 weeks because my toe's messed up. I don't want to mess it up.
How long has she been like this?
Hey, how come the guy's not talking? I gotta do his voice now. It comes over her like a dose of the shits a couple of days. Oh, I didn't get to read it. Why wasn't the guy's voice? What?
Where exactly did they go?
What's the matter with this guy's dialogue? I heard him talking before in the first playthrough. But at any rate, they never go far. Otherwise, they'll never catch ya. There were several of them.
So she didn't go alone? Jervis is one of Mason's men, isn't he?
Yeah, that's him. There were 5 or 6 of them. Why don't you go and ask Jervis? He should be over there by the barracks. You'll have a better chance. He'll talk to you if you don't mention me. I heard this guy's dialogue in the first playthrough. I think that there's some kind of glitch where the male dialogue doesn't allow this guy's dialogue to work for some reason. But in the first one, yeah, I used the female and I talked to this guy. There was no problem.
I'll be leaving now.
Maybe if I exit... What? The guy just disappeared!
I think we better go back and talk to that drunken sot who pretends to be chief of the guard.
He disappeared!
We need to find out where that expedition is going.
Oh no, I didn't get to hear everything. He talks about his wife being like a lousy lay and she's like dead. I don't know, I was attempting to do some kind of like Scottish or Irish accent. Dude, that was like one of the funniest parts in the game. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna reload. This sucks. Oh no, dude. I missed all the... I remember that part too. He's gone! Okay, this is some kind of glitch in the game. And she even commented about his conversation. Let me just show these. I'll just show these messages. Not a pro, just a bunch of girls having fun. Oh, that's terrible. Nina, you can't say stuff like that. Girls having fun? Not a pro, just girls having fun. What do you think this is? You think you could type stuff like that in chat? This sucks. Well, anyways, in the first playthrough I talked to this guy and he talked about his wife being like laying there like dead while he's having sex with her. She's like non-responsive because she's like a zombie. And then Edwin commented about men and like what they want, what they're, you know, willing to deal with, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. Man, why? And it auto-saves, so I can't. That's weird. And then the guy just disappeared. I didn't get to hear anything. I was looking forward to that part. It's weird. Well, when I was the female character, there wasn't a problem. So I don't know if it's related to that or if it's just a random glitch that happened. Nina Marie says, yeah. Oh, I gotta give her a voice. So when I read Gaudium's message, I gotta give him a voice. And when I read Nina's message, I gotta give her a voice. This is Nina Marie. I'll say what she wrote. It It didn't post your message. Yeah. He said she was having sex with her to make her feel better. And then Gaudium says, I miss everything. Yeah, why so rude? I'm posting a nerd emoji. It's a nerd emoji. I don't know what that means. Gaudium gets a grandma voice. You're an old grandma. I sound like an old fart. I'm trying to do a grandma voice. That's my Twitch idea, Gaudium. So you know how there's different voices for chat? Like it does voices for chat. I want to have somebody develop a program. Oh, you don't want to be sexy? A succubus voice? Darling, make me sexy. Yes. So I want to have like, just like different voices. And what you could do is you can just say, okay, this viewer gets this voice, this viewer gets that voice. You can have like an old grandma voice, you can have a sexy voice, you can have a thug gangster voice, you can have a country bumpkin voice, you know. So whatever they say in chat, they'll have that voice and it'll say what they say in chat as that voice. I think it's a good idea. You know? So you can just give your viewers whatever voice you want. For Twitch or YouTube or whatever. Everybody can have their own voices. It would be fun. It would be a lot of fun. So instead of Nina, you know, just me reading says, yeah, sounds like fun, it would be a computerized voice. I'll give her a thug voice, because, you know, because it's fun. Yeah, sounds like fun. Or whatever a thug sounds like. Sounds like fun, cuh. Well, you could do that, and there are also vocoders that morph your voice. Or that, yeah, until that program is available, you know, I could do a vocoder. I don't know what vocoder is. I'm guessing it alters your voice. Yeah, and you can just give different viewers different voices. That'd be cool. What am I supposed to do here?
Vulcan, I do love our little chats, but shouldn't you be doing something?
Okay. Maybe I'll have to get a hold of one of those. And that way when people chat, I can read their chats in different voices.
You wanted the Freeborn Blades to help the villagers.
As long as we have to stay here, yes. Why?
Captain.
How do I get out of here?
I'm leaving.
It's telling me right here. This is where I'm... Oh, wait. Over here.
Are you okay? I was just, you know, being polite. Don't feel like you have to give me your whole life story.
At least he's honest about not giving a shit.
I'm just trying to save face. I hate being ignored.
I'm just trying to save face. I hate being ignored. yeah.
Hello. You all right? Do you understand what I'm saying? Good day. Are you related to this man?
You might say that. Miliev is my husband. I'm called Nigella.
Well, do you know what's wrong with him? Have you noticed anything strange about him lately?
Well, of course I noticed. He's the one who's a vegetable, not me. Still, I must admit, it's been nice and peaceful.
Nice and peaceful.
In what way peaceful? Is he normally an active guy?
Active? You must be joking. But it's the first time in years I don't have to listen to him whinging and complaining all day long. And I don't know which of the gods I have to thank, but he don't snore no more neither.
You mean he sleeps soundly?
Well, he sleeps less, if that's what you mean. I've even caught him sneaking out in the middle of the night, but he always comes back after a few hours.
Are you worried? Where does he go? Oh, I don't need to read this.
Do you have any idea
Voice
where
act.
he goes off to?
No, I've got no idea. Not down the tavern, and that's the main thing.
It doesn't bother you at all?
Let's be honest. Considering the sort of women what are still available in the village, and what a rubbish lover he is, I doubt he's got a mistress. And he's hardly gonna find any gorgeous sluts wandering around the swamps.
You might be surprised.
You're too kind. I can't decide whether I'm flattered or vaguely insulted.
Don't change a thing. You're perfect.
So true. Thanks for noticing.
I remember that part. So depending on who you have following you, that they say different stuff. I think. Well, I know, but for this part, I think you need her to follow you. I don't know.
How long ago did he change?
About 3 days ago. He went out hunting in the swamps. But when he come back empty-handed, he had that far-away look in his eyes.
Do you have any idea?
No.
It doesn't bother you?
Let's be honest. And he's hardly gonna
You might...
You're too kind.
Don't change a thing.
So true.
Oh, she
Sorry
says
to
that
have
again.
bothered you.
We now know that our strange patients are going out at night. So, let's find out where they're going.
What is she doing?
Edwin, I need to speak to you.
What can I do?
I would like to ask, what do you think about...
They were all part of the same expedition, so it would be a good idea. They are undoubtedly possessed by some creature, one that is hiding not far away from here. We should go and speak with that model of military rigor, the head of the guards.
Thanks.
Guess that's it. I wonder why that guy disappeared. That was weird. That guy and his wife disappeared, and I didn't get to hear the rest of the dialogue, and some kind of glitch in the game. It's bugged, man.
Is it true you killed the beast?
Is it true you quit the booze?
What? Ah, that's a load of bollocks.
I thought so, but I did kill the beast.
Right. Okay then. You and me, we got off on the wrong foot. We owe you one. That's a man's job you done.
That's a man's job you done. Hello, where? I'm a-laughing. I'm a happy granny. I'm laughing over here. We need to go over the problems
about
of the
those
sentries.
sentry guard. A barfly like you probably knows a lot about the people here, I'm guessing, huh?
Flattery will get you everywhere.
You look like you can probably handle a sword. How come you didn't get recruited?
Oh, just unlucky, I suppose. Last time an Alliance recruiter come through, I was stuck in the crapper. Worst dose of the shits I ever had.
What is that?
I even asked.
So, I never got to the front. I can't tell you how much I regret that.
That mask is funny. You know what? It looks, that's got a long nose. Some kind of an angry goblin. Devil emojis.
According to the steward, some of the villagers have been acting strange. Your man Jervis, he seems even more out of it than the rest of your troops.
Oh, him, yeah. Last couple of days, he's gone completely stupid. Shit. He's got it, too. He's gonna go all gaga like those other weirdos.
The fact that he led all the other weirdos on an expedition didn't surprise you any? Where'd they go?
Well, now you mention it, yeah, obviously. It makes sense. They went off toward the southeast, if I remember right. Worthless wine song.
Gaga.
Right. I'll check it out.
Radio Goo Goo.
I found out that they disappeared during the night.
And is that it? I imagine you'll have to follow them to find out what they do with their evenings and where they spend them.
Oh, you wanted me to say these things in an old granny voice, huh? That's why I was saying it. Some kind of angry goblin emoji. Gaga. Radio Goo Goo. Yeah, Radio Gaga, the Queen song. That's what I hear that racket being played out on the street when I look out my window.
Do you have any suggestions?
We have to find out what the fuck they get up to at night. With a bit of luck, we'll understand what's going on in the southeast.
It'd be better if we start this evening. Wait till night falls.
Hey, you don't doze off. It's time to go out for a stroll. I have to stay here and guard this.
Oh, you have access to this
No surprises there.
this emoji too? The one with the... You got access with this emoji with the super long nose? What does that even mean? That's a pretty good grandma voice you got there, Sonny. Okay, it's nighttime. Let me see if I'm prepared here. Health potions. I feel like I should be more prepared for this part. The problem with her is she doesn't heal me over time like the other one does. No, I have YouTube open. I can see it. It looks funny on YouTube also. I see it. It's weird. That long nose face is a bit different on your screen than on YouTube. I need my medicines. I need my medicines. Okay, so the thing is about bringing Edwin is I could try to develop a romantic relationship with her, but she doesn't heal after combat like the other one does. I think I'm gonna go for the low-hanging fruit. I mean, the captain did say that I was already, like, kinda had a head start with that girl. So, you know. Where do I get her?
I'll wait for you here.
That's right. She got a crush on you, fool. Yo, cuz, she got a crush on you. You needs to hit that. Better hit it while it's young, son. When it's older, you may not want it. Know what I'm saying? Cuz. Need to handle your business, cuz.
Sybil, can I...
Yes?
Yeah, know what I'm saying, cuz? I saw that line in a rap video. Come with me.
I need your help.
If you want.
Sybil. Let's go, Sybil. Alright, Sybil. I need some healing. I mean, I'm gonna bring Sybil. That's how it's gonna be. I don't know how many health potions. Yeah, so without any followers, this game might be really challenging. The followers make it a lot easier. For sure. Potion items. Some potion items. Oh, nah, fool. Nah. I be screaming. Oh, nah, fool.
What can I do for you, Va?
Screaming emoji.
I'd like to see what...
Nobody bats 1,000. Nobody. Potions. Oh, I can't buy any potions? What about supplies for potions? Oh, I already bought all this. Heart dust, that's expensive. Okay, I'm just gonna go without that. I think YouTube filters that word. Man, I didn't realize YouTube has so much censorship on words. I know it's crazy. It's crazy, son. I know it's crazy, huh? It's crazy, son. What happened is, I put on the censorship because I don't know if I was like, here, let me see. Let me go to settings here. Let me go to the settings. What happened is I couldn't chat on anything. I couldn't chat and I couldn't see chats. These stupid bots doing my old videos. So I put the censorship on because here, let me turn that off. I didn't want to get in trouble. Restricted mode. This helps hide potentially mature videos. Oh, that's for something else. Okay, I gotta go on my channel. Live chat. Potentially inappropriate messages will be held for review in your chat. I'm going to turn that off. Okay, so now it's off. So now... Okay, the filter's off now. I gotta learn Jive. I gotta watch Airplane. I'm gonna have to watch Airplane so I can translate this long message from Nina into a Jive. I'm gonna have to watch Airplane. Kendall has not seen Airplane. In fact, she's got a day off today. I think I'm gonna watch Airplane with her if she wants to. Maybe I can get her to watch like a third of the movie or something. They won't put it on there even if it sounds like something else. And you didn't even mean it that way, fool. I am unchained. Now I can spam profanity. You're unchained. Yeah, it seems that way, Nina. My neighbors are probably like, dude, that guy's got multiple personality disorder. He's talking to himself. He's freaking nuts. Something wrong with him. I hope my neighbors can't hear me. I can hear them, like when they're out in their backyard. Like, I got the windows closed, I can still hear them too much. That means they could probably hear me. It's kind of embarrassing, but whatever. I called the policeman and they're on their way. You'll get what's coming to you. Oh, I need potion making items. Okay, let me go to the blacksmith and try to get some potion items. I feel like I'm gonna get my ass kicked on this part, but who knows?
So, you have returned. What is your desire?
Hey Kendall, you want to watch Airplane today? Or the rest of the Hustle movie? You have a day off, right? What's going on in here?
Show me what you have.
Got no potions. Tainted leather, raw metal. Okay, I'll just save the money I got, I guess. We outta here. It's the Popo! 5-0 gonna roll up on your ass! Wonder what I sound like. I'm gonna have to watch this video afterwards and listen to the grandma voice and just be ultra embarrassed. It'll be ultra embarrassment mode setting. Oh, I remember this part. Like a nightmare. Spin. Spin. Oh, this part's easy. Oh, get on the ground. Spin to win, Sonny. Get on the ground. Alright, that part was easy, but...
That was a close one. This whole business stinks. If we can't tell the difference between one of these creatures and the villagers, we're totally fucked. It seemed like they were coming back from the southeast swamps. Maybe something down there is causing all this shit.
Whatever power be the origin of these possessions, it be ours.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, it's the part after that that I'm preparing for, not that part. That part was easy. Oh, I've been eating way healthier for the past 3 or 4 days. I feel strong. I've cut out about 70. I'm eating about 70% less carbs and sugar now. And I've been feeling dizzy for the past like 2 or 3 days, but now I feel full of energy. Yeah. Feel good. My face looks less puffy now. Losing that water weight. Feel good, man. That's good, cuh. That's good, son. That's my dog. Oh. Oh, shit. Get this map off the screen so I can see what's going on. It's a mimic, yo. Doja. I don't know what that means. Some little shop of horrors going on. Pesky mimics are always nasty buggers. Oh, not these guys. Oh, I can block even though they're behind me, I can block. My character has a big... When his health gets low, he's got huge... Where is it? Additional health regeneration under 30% of life in combat. So when his health gets low, when it gets down to 40 or less, he gets +2 to health regeneration. On top of his added health regeneration in combat. Half a point per second. Yeah, the mimics are usually chests. In this game, most of the chests look like barrels and stuff. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here. Oh, I wanna get this first though. I don't want to forget to get this. Goodies. See, like that's a chest right there. That tree stump counted as a chest. Barrels, tree stumps, stuff like that. Alrighty. Yeah, this game would be way harder without a follower. I mean, that's how I play Skyrim. Maybe I should play this without a follower. Blue screen smiley. Right, thanks for watching, y'all. I'm out of here. Gotti was nice to see ya. And your granny ass.